Alright, hello everybody, welcome to ARTV for the night. It is the evening of the 9th of July 2025. I am back from work and I will be playing Kieran Jindosh's Clockwork Mansion in Dishonored 2. That's right, it took me a second to figure out what I was gonna say. 220-pound subtle gamer inspires millions. You have nothing to lose but your chains. That's right. I've got a couple of more things to set up, a couple of links to click, and a few tweets to put out, so bear with me while I do that. I'll be with you shortly. Don't touch that down now. We're just getting started. Excuse me, Sage Ham is what? You'll be it. Oh my god, I can't wait. I've got all my rare Sage Hams ready and 17 will it kill predictions even before he's shown it to me. Yes, yeah. That's great. Let me just get a green card real quick. Did they? That's so nice of them. How are you going to respond? Oh, don't worry. I miss the funny option select 6 out of 17 times. It's still a pretty good track record, but it's not all that great. Jim might have to catch me some other time. He'll be so upset. You'll be breaking his heart. He really wanted to see you. He loves you, you know. Climax of Night? Is that one of those porn meetups, or is that a fighting game thing? I can never tell. After CEO Otaku, I don't know. These naming conventions need to clear up a little bit. That's I'm happy for you, actually. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna spin it, I think. I have to update my goddamn launcher. Oh, the video game is further and further away by the second. It's in fact a fighting game, AJ. Oh, thank God. Wouldn't want any of those kinky basement dwelling conventions happening anyway. French bird games like Unist and Melty. That's probably why it's never made my radar. I'm very much not there. By the way, this is the wall alt account, right? This isn't the weird seventh person in the room who talks about Hokuto no Ken and Heritage for the Future combos without being the wall. I don't know who to believe anymore. I'm turning into a paranoid schizophrenic. There's too many walls. Okay. Good. Get inside of my head, man. Ugh. Soon, one of us. We're all the wall. Down here. We all float down here. Hark. You can tell it's been so long since I've seen that Jim Carrey It movie that first of all, his name is not Jim, it's Tim. Second of all, I don't even remember how he sounds in that movie. For some reason, he was morbidly British, which I imagine is not the case. Let's see if I can put a face on the screen and not break something. Hey, would you look at that? It didn't break. Jim Curry. Yeah, I deserve the gondola. That's right. I'm just turning senile. It's okay. You get to do that past 25. Windows period doesn't pull up the emoji menu in Ubuntu. You have to switch back. Or spend the next 4 hours making that keybind work. Which way, white boy? Which way? There is no choice. There's only the illusion of one. My face when it's not a Taj easy. Yeah, that's right. I can speak your language, you weirdos. Though I did end up buying a Steam Deck. They just emailed me today to say that it's been shipped. And so I will also officially own some Arch-based Linux machine. I don't know, if I can dick around with it. Spend my hard-earned wage slave bucks on something. I had to think about it for like 2 months. But I said, you know what? I will treat myself for working so hard. I'm gonna run out of water at some point during this. So we will have a mandatory break somewhere in there. Oh. What did I do last time? Oh yeah. I spent 2 hours fucking around in what amounts to being like a really small level. Just like looping around one building and being morbidly surprised when it wasn't just the whole level. And that there was more and it wasn't over. And then it kept not being over after like 3 hours. And I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So now we have Kieran Jindosh's Clockwork Mansion to go through, which, from what I remember of the trailers, is one of those MC Escher bending in and of itself, the walls are shifting kind of places. So, I don't know, that'll be something. Alright, let's try and get the show on the road. Campaign continue. There we go. Lethal attacks. Use the environment. Dark vision. Journal. Written notes often contain useful information or clues. Unbelievable.
All right. I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
See? Already scared shitless. Padilla pear soda. This is an audiograph player to taunt me.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
Thank you. Just what I needed. Inspect the Deep Rift Watcher.
There are such strange and wonderful things living down in the deep.
I'm glad you appreciate art and are thinking about it. But, you know. Stuff is happening, Emily. I don't mean to alarm you, but this is pretty much as close to being fucked as it gets. Your overconfidence betrays you. Is that one of those wind machines that does the clickety-clack? There's many things. Look at that. That's an arm that will no doubt enter my spine at some point. Configuration lever. I don't know if I want to press the configuration lever. Horse. Beware of horse. I love when Linux Firefox stops letting me click on the address bar and click X on tabs. It's a beaut. I do like my Firefox. I prefer it over most other things. Can't really vouch for the Linux one though. Okay, how many? We awaken 3 bone charms. And there's a rune somewhere. Over there.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time. There is corruption here. It beckons you, promises riches and power. So much temptation.
In fact, everything up there except downloads history and clicking on the tabs is broken. I mean, that's all you need, really, isn't it? Just, you know, just stick with the basics. Maybe try Netscape browser 1.0. Maybe that'll work. It's a Unix system after all. Also, I imagine there's like a keyboard shortcut you can try, maybe. I will press the configuration button, lever, even though I don't want to.
Places I wanted to visit with you.
I feel like these are generic voice lines. I'm not as impressed as I thought it would be. Yeah, I definitely have the hotkeys down, it's okay. Just open a new tab, a sacrificial one that you will never be able to close, and look up the key points. Configuration lever pulled. Oh yeah.
Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kieran Jindosh, but you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall.
I am so fucking intimidated by this creature.
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
I expected the courtesy of seeing you by this point.
I'm paralyzed with fear. Oh, there are.
Make yourself known. Idling. Commence lens refocus. The machine is running at low speed.
They're talking.
fifth. Now I think I understand. I invite you to meet me face to face. Come over to the glass door, here in the upper hall.
I'm gonna try this.
Come up the stairs. Only invited guests with an appointment may pass beyond that threshold. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier. Marvel at the Clockwork Soldier's hardened metallic skeleton and razor-sharp blades. My greatest creation. Now that your last movement is the last physical work of scintillating industry, the very pinnacle.
Okay. Like, I can't do shit about it. It's a fucking machine. I'm gonna take your head off.
Come up the stairs. Only invited guests with an appointment may pass beyond that threshold.
No admittance, except for appointment. I feel so out of my depth. I'm just... Gotta go. Sorry to hear that. Thanks for stopping by though. See you, mate. Locate Kieran Jindosh. Well, you've... The corridor that leads to the laboratory seems impassable. Find another way.
Machine is running at low speed.
I mean, I need to find another way. It's kind of the point.
Machine has completed another full instruction set.
Though I can't really fathom what that alternative might be, other than pacifying him.
In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself.
Man. There's those dudes over there. There's power leading over there.
Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier. My greatest creation.
Wall of light. power is all the way somewhere there. No more switches, maybe? Unless the path downstairs is also changed. Yeah, it's closed off. What did that say? Okay, all of these can be opened, you'd think. What exactly is the interactable part? It's those bits. And that's a stun mine. Ah, damn it. I don't want to try the front door. It's obvious that that won't work. That'll only make me mad. And I don't want these two to activate under any circumstance, seeing as how nicely they've been not looking for me at all. Why not try the front?
There you are. Magnificent. Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formally, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and you have your father's eyes, your imperial majesty. Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwin.
Impressive, Jindosh. Then you must also know why I'm here.
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then. Clockwork soldiers, there's an interloper in my home. This playback indicates that the machine is waking up.
Okay. Do I want this? Like, I could just not reveal myself. Right? I could probably just not do all this. How far back is this?
This place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself.
Okay, and it puts those back away.
you'll be stretched out in my laboratory. Eventually, I'll pry apart all your secrets. I'll make a study of it.
Former Empress on the run. There's no longer any doubt that the recently unseated Empress Emily Caldwin is responsible for the recent string of horrible murders. The former monarch is on the run, confirming our suspicion about her guilt in association with the Crown Killer. Instead, some have even suggested that Emily herself committed the appalling crimes, as it is well known that she was raised by conspirators and murderers. The Grand Siconian Guard has promised rewards for any information leading to an arrest and warns the fugitive will be shot on sight if spotted. Duke Abel recently stated that the former Empress will likely receive a fair trial if she turns herself in peacefully and forthwith. Waiting room, elevator, guest area.
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear. No more than an audiograph machine can.
Okay, there's actual people here too.
What? The window. Maybe the wind or something.
Maybe when the weather turns, I'll have my man plant tomatoes. They grow well here, and we could make a pretty...
Does that count? Yes, it does. It's quite close. If only she hadn't turned around to... No, I wanted something more. Precise.
Shy then. So be it. In the end, you'll be stretched out in my laboratory. Eventually, I'll pry apart all your secrets. I'll make a study of it.
Always worth it, pulling. Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Creepy to know they might be listening to us. Can they understand what we're saying?
No more than an audiograph machine can. What? The window. Maybe the wind or something.
People just work hard. It's in the spirit.
That link disappeared just now.
Maybe when the weather turns, I'll have my man plant tomatoes. They grow well here, and we could make a pretty...
Chance, I'm going to ask. Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Who's that?
Okay. I thought I'd find another body sleeping somewhere. But maybe not. Okay, there's an arc pylon that I have to think about now.
I always have a use for those who seek to pilfer from my home or wish me harm. My assessment chamber has plenty of room for new test subjects, and you'll be in good company since the infamous inventor Anton Sokolov is there now, residing comfortably, much to my amusement. I sense your movements. I know where you are. I love to sit there, smoking, sketching out new ideas.
He knows where I am.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
That's what we want. To assessment chamber. Not yet, maybe. Sorry, I am genuinely somewhat intimidated by all of this.
Hello, are you there? I can't sense your weight on the floors or the sounds of your breathing anymore, but it seems like a reasonable guess that somehow you got beyond the inner walls of the house.
There's a button down there. Ooh, there's so many things to do.
Rotations. Reintroducing graphite.
What a level, huh?
Breathtaking. According to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic sensors, you move quite quickly.
Oh, I don't like the clickety-clack. And obviously I could break some of this to get to a place. But should I?
Take this opportunity to... If you're there, I have to warn you, that area is not safe. Not meant for human passage.
Okay. Not Half-Life 2, that's for sure. I would hate to know that some of this is timed, and that you have to find gaps somewhere in here. Uh-huh.
Increasing oil tank temperature.
Okay, that opened up there. This is the same thing, even though
The final field test.
I reconfigured something.
Oil tank temperature. I've had fabled burglars, fortune hunters, and professional killers come through my door, only to expire begging for mercy, crying out for release after only a few hours.
Good on you. I do think this is the place to be.
So this is how it works.
The pleasure of things set into motion, from the bright red birth of the cosmos to your last shuddering breath.
If anything is timed, it's that. Okay, maybe this is my way of getting around the pillar.
You think at these prices, the man wouldn't keep us waiting.
There's only one Kieran Jindosh. He can charge whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the clockworks. Happen to know you've doubled your fortune since the Duke took over the silver mines.
Lower wages means higher profits, but it's my time that's precious. I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me waiting for more than an hour? I can't remember. It's almost titillating.
How many clockworks did you say there were? It's a numbered set, if I recall.
It is indeed, but 36, 46? Very exclusive, whatever the count. Everyone at the Garden Club will be green with envy.
What brought you to my home? That's what fascinates me. The long chain of events from your conception in the filthy straw of a dismal barn somewhere out across the Empire to the second when your foot touched my doorstep. How many people did you hurt? And how many hurt you? How many wings have you plucked from how many flies?
There he goes again. Who do you suppose he's talking to?
It explains the delay at least. If there is a break-in, I hope the clockworks deal with it quickly. I'm tired of waiting for Jindosh.
I'll do a risky move. Invitation from Jindosh. Did she end up seeing me? I bet if I do it again, it'll be a different result. You know, there's a fucking NPC there.
You're so...
Look, I don't need to. Though I am interested in the invite. And that time it was loud enough. Oh, I have to fucking place it. Howling bolt. What is that? And the bone charm is over there. He doesn't have a head, does he? Hadros, it will be my pleasure to play host to you and give you a personal demonstration of my clockwork soldiers as you take possession of yours. As you may know, the cost is exceptionally high, but once you see one of my creations in action, you'll be unable to resist the purchase. Please arrive at the appointed day between hours 2 and 3 in the afternoon. It's important that you arrive at the time I have specified, as I may otherwise mistake you for an intruder. He's kinda... He's got a thing about appointments. A bit obsessive compulsive, you'd think. The question is, I have no idea if I'm leaving a body anywhere it might be spotted or not. There's a key here as well. Waiting room key. Inside, we'll escort to your assessment chamber for a demonstration of the clockwork soldier.
My clockworks, but you'll only end up teaching me, adding to my studies.
God damn it. This is why I'm not good at stealth games. I'd bump into things. what do we have here? Light pouch. Conductive filaments. A letter to Amado Foundry. Please type and send this letter to Nora Amado Foundry. Madam, your idiot foreman has queried me thusly. Will any size do? Any size, he says. No. The components must be precisely the size specified in my plans. I need assurance that there is someone at your facility who understands this. We'll see to it personally that all parts I've requested will be perfectly uniform, exactly sized, and composed of the required materials. I will not pay a single coin until I have confirmation my requirements will be met. These parts are not just paperweights for my desks. They must fit together within a larger machine after they leave your doors. I await your reply. A control freak?
I do think the officers should get extra rations. We work hard, and we provide better families. I should think that's just obvious.
devised to test the limits of the clockwork soldiers. Quite dangerous.
Somewhere in between these floors there is...
At this place, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
I feel like stun mines might be the...
Who are you? Stop!
Back! How did I not see you? How were you not through a wall?
Careful. This was devised to test the limits of the clockwork soldiers. Quite dangerous.
Suddenly he's there, right?
Soldiers, moving walls. Most people are happy just doing a job.
1,000 rotations.
These inventors, they're not like normal people. Imagine one of them as a kid.
He didn't want his teeth broken out. Maybe he shouldn't have opened his mouth.
Coil. The machine has completed another full instruction.
What's that noise?
Was it too far for him? Thank you. It does hide dice. Trying to get slightly upwards. is there?
I've worked out that you're a woman. Young and athletic. Intriguing.
Do not use the elevator between 3 and 7 o'clock. I need my hours of sleep.
Why would you worry about such a thing? We've been here for months, but we've barely seen a third of the house. If he can replace members of the Grand Guard with those blasted mechanical men, why not us?
Do you have to ask? Can you imagine one of them pouring tea? It might take your hand off.
Give Jindosh time. He'll figure that out too. We'll be out on the streets.
I wouldn't last a night outside, and neither would you.
You come during exciting times. The Empress has fallen, and our old Duke Luca Abel is a rising star in the Empire.
What could
Your
have
breath
the man
caught
won't
just as
take
I
a
said
proper
Empress.
meal?
Something disturbing about that?
I hate the way he ate.
Okay. So now, I overcook one of his meals. And he has a fit, which kills him instantly because he's obsessive. I do like that there's clocks everywhere, keeping track of time. God, that's so much shit. Single blade of lettuce. Somehow, I'm back here. One big circle. Okay. What happens on this floor if I... Uh-huh.
Quite like a rat gnawing at the wire.
Last words. To whoever might find this, are you trapped? I know only too well your situation, you see. These are my last words. I found a spot away from the clutches of these things, but for what? If no food, no water, and now I grow weak. If there was a chance to escape, then I've missed it. Even writing this note saps any strength I had left. I thought I could beat this contraption, this terrible house. This thing that Jindosh has built, but it has beaten me. If only I had thought to bring water or a morsel of bread. And so I say goodbye to you, my reckless friend. Perhaps you too will die here. I'm sorry for that. If I become a ghost, then I will try to help you. Otherwise, fare thee well. Stanislav Shepherd, juggler, magician, thief, braggart, and surely a fool. Falling star. Drop assassination, restore some mana. Absolutely. Just keep being stuck there. Anyway. That's one of 3 bone charms.
So you powered down my arc pylon. How resourceful.
You can tell he's no good, just by looking at his shoes.
I suppose I should make a list of all my possessions being...
No one's died yet. Total kills 2. Alright. I'm just disrupting your movements, you know? It's probably an alternate way of getting in there. Get out. Territory closure extended, and there's a thing.
Who's there?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing alright. I'm just, trying not to get caught. That wasn't me being caught, was it? It wasn't. It's an elite god. She's looking my way. I didn't think she's away.
The machine is recharging magnetic coil.
Ugh. I'll never get used to it.
Really? Is that scene? How? I thought it was being brilliant. I guess it was too close.
Shit. What was that?
Okay, it's decided that that isn't it. Anton Sokolov sleeping super tight. And they're both there.
Ugh, disgusting. Ugh.
How's the game going? It's getting pretty difficult.
After I've passed from the world, how long will the intricate parts continue to function?
This whole place is rearranging itself every time I pull a lever. And I'm already bad at noticing things. That's a completely different wall of light.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Feel your pride, anticipation.
He knows I'm near. But he doesn't know who I am. What is this? Oracular Order Divided. A representative from the Sisters of the Oracular Order and Serkonos paid a surprise visit this week to officials at the Grand Palace, delivering a message that calls into doubt the Order's formerly held position on the illegitimacy of our new Empress, Delilah Caldwin. It seems that there is intense disagreement between the sects of the secretive organization. While not a full reversal, the visit to the Grand Palace prompted the following statement from Duke Luca Bell. It pleases me that the Sisters of the Oracular Order have come closer to endorsing our beloved Empress, Delilah Caldwin. Their recent and valiant coup is an attempt at restoring just rule to the Empire, and I advise the Oracular Order and the ever-stubborn Abbey of the Everyman to immediately embrace Delilah as Empress, allowing her wisdom and authority. Accepting it, sorry. We thank the oracular, I don't know, for delivering this vision, and we call for a day of celebration. Meanwhile, Vice Officer Liam Byrne, speaking on behalf of the Abbey of the Everyman, advises restraint, saying that the latest missives from the Oracular Order are still being interpreted and debated. Okay, so the religious freaks aren't as excited about... Look at that, I didn't expect to find a bow charm, but I did. Oh, something electric. Electric burst increases the area of effect of stun mines. Sure. It hides dice. It's reacting to my presence. And there's only one more, but it's 25 meters above. In a place I cannot entirely see. This would kill me. I am absolutely certain. What about all the way up there? Nothing? Or a window? Nope. Maybe this just isn't the place. I know there's a robot clockwork soldier thing nearby. But it might be inside. Oh, yes, it is.
The machine has completed another. You were so close just a while ago, but now I wonder if you know where you're going. At this rate, you may never reach me.
Yeah. Conditioning circle of So the high and mighty Anton Sokolov won't deign to aid me in my efforts to make a new version of the Clockwork Soldier. Fine. I have another solution. My electroshock machine, long a side project of little practical use, will be just the thing. If I can find the right calibration, I should be able to damage those parts of Sokolov's mind related to independence and free will, leaving intact his vast knowledge and hopefully an even more important quality the old man possesses, though it pains me to admit his legendary creativity.
What cruelty is this? With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if, how should I put it? If,
Extra diagnostic playback loop.
externally lobotomizing him is also quite nice, but you know, you do you.
Navigation assessment 67. The unit demonstrates adaptability to a changing environment. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Reconfiguration reported. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Reconfiguration reported.
Please stop looking at me like you know what.
Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Back-facing visual detection.
That counts now, right? I know.
Continue search. When this plays, search is underway. Search playback. Running search protocol. The machine is still searching. Extending exploration of the area. Let's see, transition state. Here, end search. Still idling. Take this opportunity to back charge second coil. Standing by. Configuration beam. Adapting to layout. Okay, the machine has detected. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration reported. Assessment chamber reconfiguration reported. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration reported.
God fucking damn it.
Playback indicates a fault. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration beam. Adapting to layout.
Let's try a stun mine.
Sending alternative technical nodes that do the work of the industry. The very pinnacle of invention. Playback for unambiguous enemy. Combat
Okay, clearly not.
execution of foe.
Clearly not. Damn it. I thought I was being brilliant, but I still don't know how to...
Standing by. Navigation Assessment 67. The unit will demonstrate adaptability to a changing environment. Assessment chamber reconfigured. Standing by. Configuration B. Adapting to layout. 1,000 rotations. Reintroducing graphite. Okay, trigger exploration grid. Extending exploration of the area. Search playback. Search protocol.
Fucking hell.
When displays, search is underway. The machine is still searching. Continue search. General detection state. Adapting to layout. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration speed. Adapting to layout. Increasing oil tank temperature.
Okay. This sucks.
Check central rotor.
Sokolov.
Give me a moment. I'll read this first. My dear Anton, I hope the sound of the clockwork soldier outside your cell doesn't disturb your rest. I find the solid footfalls and gentle electric hum to be soothing, but you may be of a different opinion. In fact, in your condition, the noise might be maddening, especially since the pressure plate for the exit to your cell is positioned tantalizingly within reach. But should you attempt to venture forth from the assessment chamber, like some wrinkled grey-whiskered rat hunting through a labyrinth for a morsel of cheese, you'll soon find your stoic guardian bearing down on you. You're an intelligent man. I'm sure I don't need to illustrate that those honed blades... What would those... Fuck, I can't read that. I'm sure you don't need... I don't need to illustrate what those honed edges would do to your ancient and haggard body. Love, Kieran.
Baldwin?
Anton, save your strength. I came to take you out of here.
Jendosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his clockwork soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
Is he dead?
If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
He's unconscious.
Make a note. Remove this. So, you've taken Stockholm. Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Fucking stupid. Oh, it felt like a good plan. It felt like it.
Sokolov.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty. So, you've taken Stockholm. Now what?
You'll be safer in the carriage, Sokolov. Then, I owe Jindosh a visit.
The machine should be. Playback indicates a young woman. Now that you're on last
How the fuck did he see me in that fucking corner? Like, I intentionally took a very diagonal sort of path.
Sokolov.
So, you've taken Stockholm. Now what?
You'll be safer in the carriage, Sokolov. Then, I owe Jindosh a visit.
Adapting to layout. The machine has completed another full instruction set. Playback for dead body detection. Now that you're on
Okay. Oh, I can't actually exit straight. I just actually can't. How the fuck are you supposed to... Like, I understand that it's going through a couple of permutations that are all annoying.
So, you've taken Stockholm. Now what?
You'll be safer in the carriage, Sokolov. Then, I owe Jindosh a visit.
Adapting to layout. Assessment chamber reconfigured. Standing by. Configuration beam. Adapting to layout.
No, why?
Your last moments, the last vision you behold is a work of scintillating industry. The very pinnacle.
What? What? I guess I just have to run along the edge and hope.
Now what?
You'll be safer in the carriage, Sokolov. Then, I owe Jindosh a visit.
Adapting to layout. Playback indicates Austin and me.
This is just so fucking stupid.
So, you've taken Sokolov. Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Standing by. Configuration A. Adapting to layout. Machine running at low speed. Trigger exploration.
Alright, and that's 0? 0. Very nice.
You freed Anton Sokolov.
You're not gonna send anyone to me, are you?
Not many people would still be standing after that. Extraordinary. It seems that even two of my clockworks. I won't let you take him. Sokolov was the great thinker of his time, and now he belongs to me.
I'm surprised I could navigate so quickly out of here. I'm quite impressed with myself. Other than the embarrassment I had to suffer navigating that little underground maze, obviously, but...
Okay, at least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
I'm glad I don't have to think about him. What is this? Oh. I probably could have gotten here without the gate code, huh? That's quite neat. Alright. Now for the odd part. Getting Jindosh and strapping him to his own little electric chair to fry his brains out of his head.
I suppose Stockholm is now safe and sound, and yet here you are again, back for more.
Did you respawn his fucking head?
Protection.
What in the... incomprehensible crap is that? I guess maybe when they reload the level, they load that it doesn't have a head, but it has it visually?
I suppose Sokolov is now safe and sound, and yet here you are again, back for more.
Okay. Okay. Fine. You know what? Fine. Let's try and work this. I've disrupted the pylon. I've knocked something over. Okay, this needs reconfiguration. And that lever does not provide it.
Again, there's no one inter...
What caught me? Isn't that pylon off? Or is there more? Or did I walk into a wall of light? Or what did I do?
Again, there's no one inter...
I'm... okay. Then what did I turn off in the intermediate section? Unless I failed to do that.
Outside the walls, isn't it? Hello? Are you there?
The good dog fighting club. Like the ones in my father's time.
And this is their rune.
I told him he was too skinny. Told him he wouldn't last a day. Poor kid.
Who's there?
Why do I always have to be right?
Hope you don't figure out how to look down. You bastard, you soggy cunt. What is with the erratic turnaround several times behavior? Like, what am I even supposed to think? I broke my shins for this.
I spent 3 months over on the west side working with late Manoli. And that's all it took. Now he's a major. Bastard.
Bone charms over there.
From your movements across the floor, I can discern that you've suffered significant injuries. I hope you last a bit longer, at least.
Sounds like the clockworks haven't caught our intruder yet.
Give him time. Between those things and the room transformations, there's no chance whoever it is will make it this far into the mansion.
I needs a good dog fighting club. Like the ones in my father's time.
That pulse took so long. I saw her with my eyes before it saw it. Checking. Still good. What even is over here? I'm so lost.
It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess sleep usually eludes me. My mind won't stop turning.
Okay. There's a book on the other side of this. More than that. Okay. He's read A Reflection on My Journey to the Pendician Continent, Part 1. And he has a signed picture of Delilah?
Delilah Copperspoon.
Are you a fan? Might be. Wall of light I can't touch. Whew. I'm not doing too well on the whole find my way around gracefully.
Aramis Stilton.
Honey, you're turning into Solid Snake. You're asking whatever you read, but as a question. Only 10?
So many events in motion, each exerting subtle gravity. With Delilah, a new empire might be drawn, and all the old barriers broken, much could be accomplished. My clockwork soldiers have played their part, but each costs more coin than a wealthy man sees in a lifetime. It could take years to find a solution on my own, but if Sokolov can be tamed, together we might refine the process, making new clockworks at a fraction of the cost. Whether I seduce my old teacher with the thrill of discovery, or whether I'm forced to apply the clamps to his flesh and turn on the voltage, no matter.
Alright. I understand how it is. It's a collection of spherulites. He's doing silver graphs, I think, for some of the things. Silver graph development tray, yeah. Look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's involved in some puzzle. There was another lever somewhere. It is, but I'm finding small inconsistencies that are making me look like a jaded and terrible asshole. Just like, look at it do this.
Has a purpose. It's all connected, you see.
Isn't that just the sickest?
One of the finest views in all Karnaca.
He keeps trying to condition Sokolov. He's printed that letter 3 times. And obviously wants to be a painter, but can't because Sokolov is a painter. That is a fucking gorgeous view, though.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, but there's a pipe right there.
Shifting the walls and floors as if you were born here. Clever. Or are you just moving things at random?
Isn't that it? That doesn't seem to have opened anything up for me. I'm definitely taking whatever this path is. But I want the things first. There's a rune somewhere. Unless I've gotten it already, which I doubt. Just need to go down those stairs.
Okay, trigger exploration grid. Extending exploration of the area. Combat protocol override.
God damn it. Could you... Also, someone spotted me somewhere. And now the number is 2. Okay. How is it fucking possible that he got up here? How?
Huh.
Maya spent 3 months over on the west side working near Lady Pinoli.
Anyone here? Show yourself. You won't get away. Aha! This head of yours is worth no use running. You hide your face, coward. Come back here. Wait, this isn't. That's it.
Okay, so that's not even there. That is not even there. That's kind of scummy what I just did, just like ignoring them and running in the direction to see if I'll immediately spot the thing I wanted. I definitely shouldn't do that.
I really hope you don't fall and die out there. Might be hard to clean up. The smell, you see.
How about here? What kind of damage can I do from... all the way over here. That's his bedroom. So it's not that. I could open his bedroom, but what is over there? Like they're protecting the elevator. Yeah.
It's a long way down.
And it's all the way over there. Still over there. And now there are ruins over here. See, why is it so difficult to get in here? What about this, though? Okay.
All movements are linked. Everything has a purpose. It's all connected, you see. Shifting the walls and floors as if you were born here. Clever. Or are you just moving things at random?
Okay, and so then I enter that. There we are. And what does this give me? Whenever you take damage, a significant portion is instead subtracted from mana. Alright. I don't need that. But I feel like it was clever for figuring this out. Oh, what the hell?
Whoever you are, you possess a certain persistence and effectiveness.
I'm glad they put buttons everywhere. So a vertical approach isn't necessarily correct. Lock that in place. Maintenance key needed. Breakable door. does this go? I didn't remember there being an elevator down below. Oh, this is the wall of light section that I couldn't open.
You've managed to deactivate my wall of light.
Okay. That's an escape route if I ever need it. Maintenance main laboratory office.
I think you'll like what's coming next, stranger.
But he's got his buddies. Fucking sick.
Stranger, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die. Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder!
One guy?
For detection registered. Come out and end this trivial game of cat and mouse. I have important work to do.
No, it's nearby. Need a maintenance key.
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
Yes, Emily, it's true. Question is how I get him away from his little buddies, who are perceptive as shit.
Alright, enough of this. Come out and face me.
What's over here? Stun mines. An unfinished letter on legacy. Honestly, I bear no ill will towards Emily Caldwin or her father, the royal protector. I've never given a single fig for any of these palace-born nobles in Dunwall, so how could I think ill of one empress or another? You will not be incorrect in suggesting that my motivations for assisting the Duke were at least twofold. I wanted to advance the causes of natural philosophy, for the sake of the work itself, and to show those stodgy morons at the Academy that the light they very nearly extinguished. Furthermore, of course, I am no longer a stranger to infamy, and I am in fact fond of it. But there is more driving the engines of my desire. Dynasties rise and fall with the ages, through mundane catalysts such as famine, plague, or bankruptcy. Now, however, we live in a time that is being shaped by genius. Just as Roseborough, Sokolov, Joplin, and Hypatia have set the wheels of history spinning with their contributions, so will Kirin Jindosh. And it is my goal to eclipse those who came before me, no matter how the history books record the tale regarding this turn in power. It must be stated that it is only possible through advances in industry and technological exploration. Power now rests in the hands of the brilliant, and the world will never be the same. This is part of his room, but it's not his room. It's the other side of it. Which I guess is a way to get in, if you're observant. Phew. Do I have any runes on me? There isn't enough power available for the electroshock machine. Change the other two... What? Change the other two lab platforms so that they draw less... Change them. I was also looking at whether or not I had runes, right? I would need 5. It is possible to use the same trait up to 4 times across all your bone charms. These are all interesting things that I am too scared to use.
Increasing oil tank temperature. The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Doing well, I hope? What reflexes will you call upon as the wall? Show me who you are.
Kieran Jindosh. Okay, the machine has detected.
Okay, so they can see up. They can see vertically. And not, like, super fucking... Oh, I don't... This is like a weird... Like, stealth games are very blind for the most part of video game history, and this one isn't. This one is very much... trying to be clever. Now I sent it too far. I wanted to actually...
back indicates I've made so many things, this house not the least among them. But I suppose it's my clockwork soldiers I'll be remembered for. I suppose I should make a list of all my possessions being destroyed.
This is in maintenance though, and was there a tangible benefit to me doing so? Whatsoever. No. I need to power something off. This being one. Or not.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Something tripped the detection rig unduly. The machine concludes here that nothing further is amiss. What is it that motivates you? Intelligence? Passion? Perhaps it is something I cannot measure. But I will check detection registered. Commence lens refocus. Okay, the machine.
The electrical machine. There's insufficient power to operate the electroshock machine until this is rectified. I have to compensate, freeing up more room for electroshock by configuring the other laboratory platforms so they draw the least power.
The other lab machines are draining away too much electricity.
What does that mean, honey?
General detection indicates some detection without certainty.
Once the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In your prime, the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand. The machine has detected something.
Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kieran? Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly, it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling theory.
Idling. Commence lens refocus.
Okay.
What reflexes will you call upon as the walls close in, as you grow fatigued fighting against my clockwork soldiers? Show me who you are.
Kieran Jindosh.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Combat protocols oil tank.
Yeah, I didn't imagine that would last for long. I was just surprised to see them not immediately react. I feel like the rat tunnel is a fairly good spot.
As you grow fatigued fighting against my clockwork soldiers, show me who you are.
Thing I don't understand is really how do I deal with the clockwork soldiers. I know there's a point on them that I can hit that turns them off. There's a thing on the front where I can rewire them, but there's supposed to be a thing on the back? It's like one of the first messages, isn't it? Protected by armored wooden plates. Semi-screen destroys these. There's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. Something knocks off the head. Think will attack anyone it can, ally or not. This means you, so don't do that. Give the expensive optics Mr. Jindosh provided each clockwork with. They can see in front and the back. Remember that. When fool's able to get close enough, there's a small panel on each clockwork that can be rewired. So I can't non-lethally do anything about them.
Kieran Jindosh.
And so that over there is the elevator.
Increasing oil tank temperature.
Because I need them destroyed. My first target is obviously the one that's moving towards me to the right. This map is pretty cool. I just don't know what I can do about it.
Drawn by tales of riches and marvels. It's a puzzle, you see. Only the one capable of reaching me.
That one is doing like very short. I know I'm pointing at the screen right. That one does this very short movement. Right? And he looks forwards and backwards. This guy over here is as far as he goes. Just right in front of the... If I didn't press the wrong button, it would have been great. I don't know why I think it's doing the weird Skyrim thing. Left mouse is sword, right mouse is place. Okay, and I throw a grenade at it. Let's try that. Yeah?
Hello? Still with us? Playback for detection registered. Know that your last moments, the last place you will behold, is a work of scintillating protocol combat, the very pinnacle of enigma. Successful.
Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
So I only blew his head off, which means he turned hostile and then immediately killed him. How the fuck? How the actual genuine fuck am I supposed to do this without getting spotted and without killing a motherfucker? Is it in this brief moment where they're both looking away?
Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test.
You can be over here.
Playback indicates a young woman. Machine sees someone behind it. Combat protocol state. Okay. Enemy encounter. Aristocratic profile. Unauthorized presence. Playback for unambiguous.
No, they absolutely see me. They absolutely fucking see me. So what the fuck? I can't blow them up. I can't rewire them. I can't knock their heads off. And I can't attack them. Like, obviously one of those statements is false. Is it stupid to think that I can domino these two? They're not real creatures, obviously.
diagnostic playback loop. Take this opportunity to fast charge second coil. Entering combat state. Your last moment, the last vision you behold, is a work of scintillating in history. The very
So it's not even like a stealth attack? Like, I know I can stand to the side of them, but that doesn't do shit for me. In the meat of wood. What if I shoot an incendiary bolt at you?
Know that your last moment, the last vision you behold, is a work of scintillating in alternative the very pinnacle of invention. Well, this play is successful at putting down my machine.
I didn't even get to see the results of the thing I did, because despite being stealthy, now they look for me and they become even more aware, even though
Okay, the machine has detected something.
Maybe that's what I need, actually.
The very pinnacle of invention. At this point, the clock works. It's scouting. The machine has entered combat. Playback for combat protocols.
Okay. That animation takes 7 years. I've got like 3 seconds. Fucking, what am I supposed to fucking do?
The search protocol is underway. Switching to all.
No, you saw me. Alright. Again, there's certainly a fucking option. To go and do all of this so stealthily. Okay, I can distract him.
Know that your last moment, the last vision you behold, is a work of scintillating industry. The very pinnacle of invention. The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Match for detection registered. Playback indicator.
No, that other guy didn't follow, unlike last time.
What was that?
Entering combat state.
That has some gas. That has the mildest amount of gas.
What was that? Triggering electrostatic discharge.
No. That was great. He went completely around the bend, where I can then drop assassinate him and run away.
Whoa. What was that?
Extending exploration of the area.
Kieran, is my hope that the pale stars look down with favor upon your attempts to gain Sokolov's favor, but if the great god does not bend to your will, I can offer an alternative to merely keeping him locked in your assessment chamber and subjecting him to cruel electrotherapy. I've started a new effigy cast in Sokolov's shape. Given time, I believe it might grant me some influence over your esteemed guest.
Still searching. Playback for termination of search.
There was something.
There you are. Protocol 6.
What? Through the chair?
Okay.
Through the chair? Like, if I could hide under his little desk, then yeah, sure, maybe.
What was that?
Combat protocol tactical mode. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Okay, clearly not again. God damn it. Like, why is this so hard?
What was that?
Scouting. Triggering electrostatic discharge. State. Stand clear. Playback.
Okay, he sees me.
Profile, but hostile.
What if I get him out of position and then sleep dart him?
Whoa. What was that?
Can't you do your jobs and protect me, you idiots?
Fuck.
This playback should trigger in case the machine detects my
Unauthorized
own dead
presence.
body.
The-
Continue search. Indicates the search protocol is underway. Running search protocol. The machine is still searching. Extending exploration of the area. The machine and search protocol of search.
Do they count as finding their body? Apparently not, they can't find bodies.
General detection state. This playback indicates a false positive. Okay, the machine has detected something. Playback for detection registered. The machine has lost its quarry. The clockwork. Combat Protocol 6.
Okay. Ooh, think. I need them to look at an explosion of some variety.
Let's see, transition state. Here. Playback indicates out in the vicinity. Lost enemy. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Oh no, they found me. Okay, how do you know that that was me? How could you possibly fucking know shit? You saw me again. How did you see me again?
Playback indicating playback indicates combat protocol 6. Enemy evasion successful.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I have a dead body in there. Maintenance key, thank you. Seems all of the maintenance people have died somehow, huh? That's gonna ring and it's gonna ruin my day. Okay. Said I needed to turn off some machinery, huh? How do I do that? Okay, I definitely didn't need to go down that flight of stairs.
Not enough power.
I don't know what that means, Emily. I don't understand. Also, where did those two guys go? Current power needs. Anatomy needs 1. I'm just sitting here waiting for it to readjust. This is gonna take a while. Total power available. I'm just gonna choose the lowest one. Oh no, maybe I want a mild shock first. Is that right? Okay, I will save briefly here.
Not enough power.
What do you mean? Oh, because Bay 2 is... Or is this a weird math puzzle? How many notches does this have? 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh, they can't be both anatomy, so I need the next best thing, which is anatomy and optics. And this shouldn't change, right? Yeah, they are doing experiments. Especially the anatomy part. You can kind of tell. And so now...
The electroshock machine should work now.
Thank you, Emily.
I'll give you anything you want! Stop! Don't do this! So much will be lost! An age of advancement!
Too bad it had to come to this, Jindosh.
That is... fucking cool, huh?
And if I combine the acid against a copper plate, it... what does it do? I knew that a moment ago. Does anyone know the answer?
Man.
I had an idea, but it's gone now.
I mean, I knew it was bad.
Very much afraid of what's happened.
But like, he made this whole house. All these mechanisms.
Put me through that machine, but wait, what does it do?
Like, he's alive, yes, technically. Barely.
Please make me die. Something glory you, something big gone.
That is probably the worst I have felt for one of these characters. In all of these games. And just as a sanity check. Yeah, alright. I've killed 2 people. Clearly not an issue. This weird fucker. Who can see but actually can't. And now I just leave? Is that what I do? Sokolov's out, Kieran Jindosh is a vegetable? Go to lower event district? Are we going all the way back? Are we backtracking? Like all the way? This is a not-so mission. This is actually taking 6 hours. Okay.
You are a nuisance to the city. Didn't anybody tell you?
Who spoke? What wretched, cursed thing spoke to me with a tongue in a throat?
Karnaca has fallen since the old days. With your help, perhaps it will not descend into complete ruin.
Oh, they've cleaned up, huh? I imagine.
By this morning. She's Delilah's favorite. She can't know that.
Oh, those are witches.
I'm the favorite. And why not?
That is scary. Is Sokolov with me? He is. Alright, I can see his legs. I could have sworn I abandoned him. Hey Billy, look what I've got.
You did it. How is he? He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover. I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Sure do.
Let's go then.
Okay, so bodies detected. Clearly doesn't matter. I missed one painting and 2 blueprints. I'm gonna hate myself for this. False extraction. Retrieved Anton Sokolov without alerting on destroying the Clockwork Soldier in the assessment chamber. Killed the leader of the Howlers once. Robbed the ticket booth. And I thought I was being pretty thorough. Honestly. That is... Wow. In-game, it's 5 hours. Wow. I can't wait to see someone speedrun this mission in like 2 minutes. I already know there's like a skip that you can do for the last bit. Like you can skip the entire middle section by just jumping from one side to the other. But the mansion... You could probably navigate that. I still don't understand why that pylon of, what is it called? Arc pylon didn't turn off. Maybe there was a second power source that I didn't see. Like the whale oil tank was out. I'm so mad about the blueprints. I really am. The painting I can sort of live with that, but damn. And apparently there is a way to destroy the Clockwork Soldier in the assessment chamber. I just can't fucking fathom it. I save scum too much. That's obvious. For some reason I was hell-bent on getting the ghostly award for this one. I'll try not to do this again. I just wanted to know what it feels like, and it feels as bad as always. Alright, that's all we've got for today. If you can believe it, I can't. God damn. I feel like immediately going and watching someone else just run through this thing. Like, that is insane. That's probably the longest mission I've ever played in any Dishonored variety. I can't remember anything taking me 6 hours to get through. Let me see. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, Cobb's calling me. Give me a moment. Hey, buddy, what's up?
I got a new microphone.
You have a what?
A new microphone.
Congratulations. You must be very proud.
I am. Would you like to help me?
If you would wait a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I'll call you back. See ya. Alright. There's your cameo. Anyway, thank you for watching tonight. Hope you had a good time. I certainly think I did. I'm scared. That is a big level. That's a big level. If they keep going up, I don't know. There's many more levels, and as we've already said, most people already finished the game. Already finished the game. By now. I don't know how this is possible, but sure is. We're taking our time. Again, I'm not rushing. But, apparently there's some cunts that can finish this game in 13 hours. Me? I'm gonna maybe double, triple, quadruple. I don't even know what it is for 5, but you know what I mean. It'll go up. It'll go up. I'm gonna spend the next half an hour reading all of the Reddit posts on people. Like, let's have a look at just the titles, right? How much did you guys enjoy the Clockwork Mansion? Clockwork Mansion took me 3 hours. Lucky you. If you play the Clockwork Mansion, how it was designed, what is the full title of that? Does speaking with Jindosh take away your ghost accomplishment? There's an achievement for reaching him without ever letting him know you're in this house. So no detections, no level pulls, no clockwork fights. No level pulls. That is... Okay, this level is fucking nuts. This level's kind of crazy. It's kind of crack. This game is nuts. Thief on steroids. Best way to play Clockwork Mansion, you can't change my mind. 46 kills. 27 bodies detected, 104 detections, 2 alarms raised. I understand. Best way to approach Clockwork Mansion on a first and probably only playthrough? Stumble through it, enjoy, yeah. Good comment. Just finished Clockwork Mansion, it was a really awesome level and I loved it. Especially difficult. Feel like my first run, maybe Ghostly and Merciful isn't the way, but I'm still gonna persist as much as I can. I am a little bit upset by it. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but the fact that I could just trank Jindosh with a sleep dart, and the clockwork guys will kind of ignore this sleeping body. Like, maybe they'll detect it, maybe they'll do something with it, but it didn't count. And I just have to make him go into like a room on the left, snipe him, and then pick him up. Meanwhile, I threw that second grenade, and I stopped hearing those clockwork guys running circles on the top little ring of whatever balcony that was. I didn't hear a peep from them after that. I didn't even see them notice me anymore, where they were otherwise super observant. And you saw I tried some fucking shit. I tried setting them on fire. I tried blowing them up. I tried doing stupid fucking stealth tactics. But the one that works is tranking him, blinking twice, and getting out. It's simple, don't get me wrong. But it's not particularly satisfying. Figuring out how to non-lethal him in his lab while two clockwork soldiers watched and without being detected was one of the most gratifying gaming experiences I've ever had, says a Reddit user. Four hours. No one's saying 6 yet, but that's fine. Usually doing one high chaos playthrough first makes the second low chaos playthrough a breeze, but it's still admirable. Every time I play through the Clockwork Mansion, I pulled the first lever and watched the animation of the main room changing. Such an awesome level. Apparently you don't even need to pull the lever. Playing no detection and no kills is very fun and makes an iron body run so much easier to do. Oh yeah, you can, on top of all of this, you can also do this without using any powers. You could just walk in there and jump up a couple of things and then jump down a couple of things and pull no levels, pull nothing, not get detected, don't kill anyone. Nuts. Nuts. Fucking crazy. If you know the map and NPC routes, it's not that difficult. If you know everything about the map is not difficult. Oh, here's the least rated one. Sadly for me, the Clockwork Mansion was very underwhelming. While the mansion itself is a beautiful piece of art, I was hoping for more deadly traps, puzzles, and such. I remember the arc pylon in one room, but easily discovered it and avoided it while I was under the floor. Also, the clockwork soldiers seem to be defeated with little difficulty, as they can be headshot twice with a crossbow, followed by crouching and moving to another part of the room. Headshot twice with a crossbow, followed by crouching and moving to another part of the room. While it may have been confusing at first, navigating the mansion after I returned to it after 2 years was super easy. Guess I was just overhyping myself when I first saw the trailer years ago, left unsatisfied and wanting more. Yeah, I kind of also, like, I remembered there was this visual in the trailer where it was like kind of warping around itself circularly and like rearranging itself and all that. Obviously a computer generated cutscene and all that, but that's crazy. Clockwork Mansion detailed guide. I don't need this, thank you. I might look at it later. I think it gets less fun with each playthrough. Once the novelty wears off, you start realizing the gimmick doesn't add much to the main gameplay loop. I didn't think it even had a gimmick. It was just kind of like weird doors. You flip a switch and a different room opens. And then you flip it again and it closes and another room opens. So it's fine. Tried to speedrun it just so I could get to the New Game Plus. And you can kill Jindosh about 45 seconds after meeting him behind the door. Rescuing Sokolov is the actual level. That's funny. 45 seconds. The fact that he timed it. I hate it with a passion. Best mission ever. Yeah, alright. Seems to have divided everyone. Sorry, give me a moment. I should be doing this when I'm offline. You know what, let's call it a night. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Probably more Dishonored 2. I don't know what's next. And you don't either, so we'll just have to look forward to it. Thanks for being here. See you soon, cunts. Take care. Do I even have anything that sounds like, There's no track. I guess this one will do.